I've told you, I didn't do it.
No?
Let's go over what we've got so far.
Do we have to sit here and listen to this?
They have a right to question you.
Motive. You've been having an affair.
Yeah, me and half the women of this world. Anyway, that was over weeks ago. I've told you this.
Not according to the hotel where you stayed last week. According to them, you both stayed for a night only 5 days before your husband's death. In a double room.
That was a mistake. It was a one-off. Look, we've got a kid together. It's hard to keep things separate.
You couldn't pay the bill, either of you.
Credit card failure.
And this was just after you discovered your husband was planning to divorce you and leave you without a penny. Now, that's a very big motive for a rich woman. You needed to do something to stop it.
Yeah, maybe, but not murder him.
You were found next to the body.
Well, what else was I supposed to do? I rang an ambulance.
In the same room as a man who, according to everyone else, didn't want you anywhere near him.
I have told you. He invited me over to get me stuff. Then he asked me to stay for a drink. He wanted me to stay.
You can't prove that.
Then there's the phone call, Mrs. Tate.
In the recording, he doesn't sound like a man who wants you to stay. He says you're trying to hurt him. He sounds frightened.
I was the one who was frightened. He'd threatened me before.
Didn't stop you going to see him.
Or staying for a drink. Your fingerprints were on the glass. Poison. That's a very unpleasant way to kill someone.
The trouble is, she looks guilty. This thing with Kane, her and Chris splitting up, being found with the body. All looks like she might have done it.
Yeah.
That slimeball did it and left her to carry the...
Are you talking about Kane?
Yes, I'm talking about Kane.
Look, he has gone away and he's taken Debbie with him, and all that means is he has taken her and him away from what could be a very big, nasty mess.
You don't know the half of it, Lisa. The night Chris Tate died, I was at home, right, when Kane rushed in. He said he was going to kill Chris. Then he grabbed a knife and he ran out. You didn't try and stop him. Would you try and stop Kane from doing anything when he had a knife in his hand? I think he did it, and I think Charity is covering for him.
But Chris wasn't stabbed, though, was he? It doesn't make sense, Marlon.
Well, maybe not, but something's happened. Maybe he used something else. But I bet it was him.
Have you spoke to Charity about this?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She said Kane didn't do it, not to say anything to the police.
Well, there you are, then.
Well, she would say that, wouldn't she, if she was covering for him?